liked it.
Hello.
Hi, y'all. This is Steph.
This is Linnell, and we're back. We're back after a month hiatus. Woo!
Yay! We're back. Guess
We're
who's
back.
back again. And if you read our title and you didn't sing it, I'm not that sure that we can be friends.
Right. So our title is "Guess Who's Back? Back Again." Okay, I'm gonna.
Have you had a good break?
Yes.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yes.
I've enjoyed it. I needed it.
I've been putting up my Christmas decorations, which is gonna take a week or two. But anyway, so I'm almost done. But anyway, we're on the interstate.
Yep. We're at 380. And let me tell you, there's something going down in Chinatown. There are
Right.
so many state troopers out, highway patrolmen, pulling people over left and right. A lot. There was somebody pulled over when we were here, and then another one, and then another, like 3 more came by within a matter of 2 minutes.
They keep going by, so we're like, okay, I know they're gonna stop. I know they're gonna stop.
We may or may not have a highway patrolman guest cameo today. Just
Right.
saying.
You're live, Mr. Officer. And what is your name? Just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway,
blue,
we're
by the
on
way.
Interstate 20 between Weatherford and Eastland. So yay!
It's our halfway point.
Yes, and we're glad to be back. Just to say, and we're excited about the holidays coming up. I'm excited about Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up and New Year's.
Yes, absolutely. I am too. I'm looking forward to all the good food.
Oh, well, whatever. So, but I get to, so I got chicken, so I'm ordering chicken, so I'm going to have chicken, and I may get some turkey lunch meat from Natural Grocers before, so I can have that,
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah. And then,
You
of
make
course,
your big old steak.
pumpkin pie. Oh, I could bring
I forgot
a steak.
the pie. It's in there. I
Well,
forgot to
now
show
that
'em.
Marilyn told me about this U.S. Wellness, I get all kinds of meat now. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. Woo!
Thank you, Marilyn.
So anyway, yeah, so I get the pumpkin pie. I text Joshua and Adam, was like, what's your favorite cake? They didn't answer. And so I text both of them. I asked you a question. And so then Joshua answered me. And I told Joshua, I am tired of you not answering my questions. I'm tired of you not answering me. That's what I said. So he answered me. So I'm thinking whoever answers me I'm going to make their cake for them. And so, well, Joshua, he answered. Adam still hasn't. So, okay, Adam.
I know.
You could have
Adam's
had
the
your
worst.
favorite cake made, but, whatever. If you
But
want to
you
ignore
playing.
your
But you
cousin.
playing.
If you want to ignore your cousin. So, anyway.
Yeah, guess who was eating pumpkin pie this morning? Me. And guess who finally got served some respectful sized pieces? Me.
I brought her 2 more pie. I put less sugar in it. So I went 2 days without pumpkin pie and without sugar. And then I made a pumpkin pie. But, I ate all of it except for the plate.
I didn't ask her where the rest of that pie went. Intentionally. I intentionally did not ask her.
It's in my body and I've gained 10 pounds. 10 pounds, by the way, Mama, since you want to know how much I've gained. I gained 10 pounds eating this.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
you
happens
do
fast.
gain weight eating over the holidays. But anyway, so I brought her 2 big pieces of pie. She's got 2 big pieces of pie. So,
Yes.
my next deal, I got, one of my uncles I'm making a pie for, and then tomorrow, and then my next pie I'm gonna make is for her. Oh, and I offered to make pumpkin pies for the Ranger College. So for the holidays,
Oh, cool.
Amy was asking anybody that wanted to because there's other countries that these kids are from that cannot leave for the holidays.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, if there's anybody in the community of Ranger, Texas that can, make food, I was like, I make pumpkin pies.
That's very cool. Yeah.
So I'm going to make a couple pumpkin pies and take them the day before Thanksgiving, which
Okay.
we're having Thanksgiving at our Subway Aunt Karen's in Stingville.
Yeah. Which, it was just her birthday, so shout out to her.
Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
We went down there. I'm glad she had a good birthday. Linnell went and met her in the morning, and everybody was pouring in the door, bringing her presents and flowers. Did she get flowers?
Yes. Oh, and
Okay.
I brought her a pumpkin pie.
Yes, uh-huh.
And a strawberry cake that I can't eat or anything, you know, and some chocolate that I can't eat.
I miss the way you made brownies. And
Oh,
they made really good brownies.
Me and my friend Pam,
She
oh
could
my
bake.
God, we make brownies. We'd eat the whole pan. So that time that me and Doyle and I mean, anyway, so we ate all the brownies and didn't share. I'm just saying. So anyway, there you
That's
go.
so
We
funny.
can eat a whole pan of brownies. It's not exaggeration.
Yeah, that is one thing. Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah.
we got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, we did.
We did or we did?
We do. We do.
It's a little cold. Well, probably not to her, but it's cold. Are you cold? Well,
No.
I got
The hot
my
natured
boots on.
one. Are they the boots with the fur? You busted them out?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got my boots on. I got my white snow boots I get to wear. I cannot wait until it gets
Oh, that's gonna be
20
so fun.
degrees, you know. My snow boots and my hats. I got hats and scarves. So I'm not the cat lady, I'm the hat and scarf lady.
Exactly.
So anyway. Okay, so do you have any shout outs?
Yes. So I'm gonna shout out Lily again. Lashes by Lil. She just hooked it up with another set for me. Lashes by Lil. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook. You can also message me. You can find me on Facebook. You can message me here. You can email us, and I will get you in contact with her. And then my second one is shout out to the Amish. Shout out to the Amish that showed up and showed out. They showed up in the droves to vote.
Well, let's start off before you finish anything. We're gonna break a rule and talk about a little bit of politics.
yes,
you know,
a little bit of politics today.
Anyway, so go ahead.
So I want to encourage everyone to reach out and find your local Amish community. They have so many natural and healthy resources for us that are, number one, that's what we should be having anyway, what we should have in our body. The medicine, the food, the meats, all of the things that they have, the clothes, the clothing, the soaps, lotions, all the things they have, that's what we should be using in our body and on our bodies anyway. But we support local farmers and we support local markets, and so please support your local Amish community. They also have natural parasite cleanse. Everyone should be doing a parasite cleanse at least 2 to 3 times a year. Make sure that your lymphatic system is open and ready to drain. But they have so much knowledge, and so please find where they are. And actually ours is in a very interesting location here. It's out there on Veal Station, and that's our mom's blood right. That's her
maiden name.
Yeah, and so he founded Veal Station out here, Grandpa Veal. Anyway, so please find your local Amish community, support them however you can.
Or like
buy their
great,
products.
not her dad, but great, or whatever.
Right, somewhere, great, very far down in the line. Yeah, they're over there, so we call them blessed in Jesus' name. And so find them and also pray for them as well, as a whole.
Yes. Yeah.
That was my shout outs to show up for them, because they showed up for us, and they generally stay out of politics.
Yeah. Right. Well, they do stay out of politics,
Yes, that's
don't
what I'm
they?
saying. Yes, they
So,
generally
but what
stay
caused
out.
them to do that?
They were tired of all of their land being taken away from them, and the taxes that were being imposed on them, and all the different laws that were directly affecting them. I did not know this. Did you know that there are laws that farmers, when they plant crops, they're not allowed to keep their seeds? The minute there's a seed that's grown in a crop that's federal property, and they can get fined
What?
or shut down if they keep the seeds to their crop.
How is that federal property? How, Mr. Officer?
It is what it is. Their seeds are not theirs. And so they're giving a lot of
I
pushback.
have to
Anyways,
check
they
this.
saw, and they got tired of the way that things were going, and they showed up and they showed out, and they said enough, and they said that God told them to get out there. And a lot of the help that they helped with FEMA, and all of them showing up on their own accord with their own blood, sweat, and tears, helping everybody out, and they saw directly what it was. And then FEMA trying to shut them down. They said
Shut the Amish down?
yes, their help. They tried to stop their aid.
Well, because I thought there was some kind of some Amish people had a stand or something, and they were being attacked over it, like politically or something. And so I don't know. I have to
haven't
look
seen
into that. But I'm just proud of everybody got out and voted.
Any and everybody.
If you're not registered to vote, register to vote.
Please do.
I know some people that's not registered to vote. I'm just saying. One person I know, he says it's against his religion. The other person I know, he don't have an excuse. So
It just is what it is.
just go register.
Make your voice be heard.
So anyway, and our deal is we are for what's better for the people.
Mm-hmm.
And Robert Jr. Kennedy is teaming with Trump to get, first of all, to get the fluoride out of the water,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then Robert Jr. Kennedy is working on getting the chemicals out of our food, like so it's not allowed in other countries. You can research that for yourself. You can say what you want, but it's not allowed in other countries.
That's right.
Because they know that it causes cancer. These products, these that they're using, the chemicals and stuff, I mean, they're using in our products causes cancer and other diseases. So Robert Jr. Kennedy
Robert
is
Kennedy Jr.
Robert, what did I say?
Robert Jr. Kennedy. You've been saying it. Robert Kennedy Jr.
Robert Kennedy Jr.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Is teaming with Trump to do this for us. So yeah.
He's been appointed Department of Health 2025.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And he's coming after the FDA and the CDC.
Yes.
Did
yes,
you
I
know
knew.
that the FDA has recently came out and admitted that everything they said is a lie? That cold medicines and cough medicines that are on that are out there, they don't work. And it's all been a lie.
I don't know.
Straight out.
I don't know because Nike will help me.
I'm just saying. The FDA came out and said that everything they said has been a lie.
Yes.
And that over-the-counter medicines do not work. They actually prolong. But the NyQuil also has a lot of alcohol in it. And if you think about it, alcohol actually does have its own healing properties to it.
Yeah, well, there's that. I don't
Certain
know. I'll have to
ones-
search in.
certain ones.
I'll have to look into that and see. But my second
Yeah,
book
it's
is the
huge.
character goes up against, Big Pharma, FDA, and all that. So I'm right. And it is fiction, but still, I'm writing in there what the FDA does. And, so it's a whole deal, the FDA, Big Pharma, insurance companies, doctors, and all these people work together to keep you on, to make sure that you get sick and that you take chemo and you do this and that's all. It's a big money maker.
Yep.
And so I write a whole story about it on book 2. So Demons Cannot Stand. Good versus Evil is the first one. Demons Cannot Stand. Demons, Rise of the Demons. So that's that about Big Pharma and FDA. So you can check it out. You can find it on Amazon. But yeah, I know the
CDC
FDA is bad.
Yes, and the CDC, I remember whenever the C word hit, whenever the vid hit, remember 2020? Whenever COVID hit.
Oh.
So
like, what?
I got on the website and I was working for a local chiropractor and I got on the website and on the bottom of it, it said, these are based on multiple suggestions. These numbers are based on multiple suggestions. And I went back to get him and we had some people come through and I went back, someone wanted to take a picture of it. And I could not get back to the webpage where I was, the original one that had given the numbers of how many people had passed of COVID and all these different things. And it literally said these are based on multiple suggestions. They're being forced to come out with the things that they've lied about, the propaganda,
Oh, yeah.
the fear mongering, all of it. Their feet are finally being put to the fire with what they've done to everybody.
Yes. Truth will be revealed.
Amen.
One way or another. It's going to be revealed. So.
Yeah, so good job to everybody that showed up to
Yes.
vote, and your voices are being heard, and we stand behind all the ones that are trying to get all the stuff. That kind of goes back to my Did You Know? My Did You Know is yellow 5 causes suicidal thoughts in children.
Oh, really?
Did you know that? Yes.
No.
Yellow 5 causes
And that's in
suicidal
like
thoughts in
everything,
children.
isn't it? What, we don't want to name no products, but we can't look like.
It
so
isn't
any
one of the things.
candy dyes that are dyed yellow, anything dyed yellow, that's
So red 40 causes hyperactivity, the ADHD
cancer,
and stuff
yeah.
like that, and cancer, thyroid issues. So the yellow 5 causes suicidal thoughts, depression, anxiety.
Wow. Wow.
These dyes are so toxic, and they are doing so much to our bodies. And the yellow 5 was also one of the chemicals that all of these moms went and stormed the Kellogg's and stormed, you know, everybody up there to protest that why are y'all allowing this here in the United States when you will not do that to the other countries. All these other countries are using natural things like carrots for the orange and blueberries for the dyes. Like they use actual fruit for the dyes. And they're like, why aren't you making this product and shipping it out? Why are you not just making the same product for America?
Right.
And so it is vital for our health and for our children's future that we keep people in office that have the power to fight these things, to get it out of our food, to save our waters, save our food source, and save everything down to our kitchenware and what you cook with and use, not using the black Teflon, and not using the black plastic.
Well, from 2013 before, really, like, and
years?
I'm saying in 2013 and earlier has all the forever chemicals. So now they say it's safe, but I'm telling you, I don't believe you.
I don't believe
You said
either.
it was safe before, so I don't believe you. And then what if a couple of years later, like, oh God, we didn't know, but this is bad. This chemical is bad. It does cause cancer and all that. You know, whatever. And I'm still working on trying to make chemical allergy a disability. But I have contacted Robert Jr. Kennedy. I sent him a deal on it too. So, anyway, and they're fighting me over it because no, of course not. They don't, because I know I'm not the only one. Like, I need people to stand up and tell me if you're allergic to chemicals. I need to start making a count. I need a count.
Yeah, you should start like a support group or something on Facebook. Start a group. Be an admin. And
how many people's allergic to chemicals? Well,
Yes.
I don't know how many pages can you have. I have my author page and then my regular
I have no
page.
idea. You'd have to look
I
it
had
up.
started a page against Eastland. Eastland Hospital. Eastland Hospital and doctors. I had started a page. Oh my God, it was bad. They're just trying to kill you. But anyway, I took that off. So, I guess if I had that, then I can have another one. I guess I do. I need what would I name it? I need a body count of how many people's allergic to chemicals.
How about chemical allergy awareness and support? And then people can come and join, and if they know somebody or they themselves know somebody or they
because there is some chemical allergy support on Facebook, because I got kicked off one of them for for suggesting natural stuff for people.
Oh wow, interesting.
It was against the rules. I had forgotten.
Interesting.
I messed up. So anyway, but yeah. So that's your. Did you know the L5?
Yeah.
Did you do all your shout outs?
The
Okay. Well,
Amish
I
and Lily.
want to shout out Dutch Sheets.
Dutch Sheets. What's that?
He is a man. He has a YouTube channel, and Give Me 15. And my aunt has been telling me about him, and theirs is just the whole Ranger deal and all, which I'll tell y'all in a moment because I kind of got attacked over something I said. But I'm like, I turned it on, Dutch Sheets. I turned it on. He's like, finish this. This is what he's saying. Finish the assignment. Finish the assignment. God's saying, finish the assignment. I know I got to finish my book. I know I got to. I procrastinate. I think I'm not the only author that procrastinates when it comes to their writing.
No.
Not that gives me excuse. I'm just saying. But so he was talking about, the leaders. It does matter. The leaders, the good leaders. It does matter. And it does matter, But anyway, so Dutch Sheets, he is on Podbean.
Okay.
And so he didn't want to do it, and he argued, with the Lord over it, and so like he does it. He's like, I'm not reaching anybody, and this woman contacted him. She's like, there's so many people listening, and he's like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I don't believe you. And he was like, how would you know? And she's like, because I translate for the underground in China.
Wow.
So anyway, but so he's on Podbean, Dutch Sheets,
How do you spell the? So it's D.
DUTCH Sheets SHEETS.
Okay.
So he's I like him.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So anyway, but he has the YouTube channel and the Podbean. He calls the YouTube his post. I don't know why, but anyway.
Okay.
So
That's where he is.
yeah, YouTube and Podbean.
Okay.
And then my other shout out is to Debbie Shine. It's these kids, and I guess it's her kids. So, 2 little boys and a girl. Oh my God, they sing all these gospel songs.
Oh
Yeah, so I told her I was going to give a shout out on her podcast. So I first saw them on Instagram. So the mom runs the Instagram. They are also on YouTube and TikTok. They are adorable. But it's Debbie Shines, DEBBY, and then the word shines. But they sing this song, Kadosh, Kadosh. So me and Stephanie's going to duet them on TikTok next week. You know.
Yeah.
So
We can
anyway,
even do it here real quick before we leave.
well, I guess we could.
Today.
But I was kind of wanting it more room or something.
Oh, get somewhere. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, there's my shout outs.
Okay.
Woo!
Whoop whoop. Here, I have something for you. I keep meaning to. Here, will you mail that for me? Mail it. Mail it off.
Really?
Yeah, here, do that. There's yours. I
What?
just haven't got
Oh.
to mail them off.
So I need to mail this to myself.
No, you can just open it.
Oh, okay. You want me to open it now or later?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then mail that one for me.
Oh, okay.
I stay on and
This
go.
is
I stay
cool.
busy.
So I was going through the my Christmas stuff and I came across all these cards. I'm like, oh my gosh, so I can send one to staff, and I only had so many. Now I feel bad because I left some people out. What's yours?
Of your Christmas cards?
This is not Christmas cards.
Oh, just cards in general?
What I
Yeah,
sent,
I
sent
got my
one
cards.
to my granddaughter, and she's walking around hugging it.
Oh, cute.
So, yes. Okay, so see the card? She's got. I don't want to open it because, like, I don't want to ruin it. But you see it?
I don't have my... I was excited.
Oh, somebody here. Oh, hi, brown man.
Hi, baby. It's Caution.
Oh, I know. That's his.
Here,
So
I
I'm not
was gonna
just
say, I don't have
saying
my knife
that,
in
being
here.
prejudiced.
Here, I
This
was
is
gonna
his
open
deal.
the top. Oh, you got it?
You were?
Oh, you can go ahead. Do what you were doing.
Okay.
I was going to open the top of it.
I'm tearing it. Ah! Great. Ah! Grateful for you. So anyway, so she was sending cards and I was sending cards at the same time. Going back to telling that story. So
Yes.
love you so much. Isaiah 43:18. What's Isaiah 43:18?
Gotta look it up.
Not a day goes by that I don't thank God for you. I can't imagine. I'm forever grateful. You're my sister. Never stop letting your light shine. Thank you. You're enough. And look at all the decorations she had to put in there. I didn't do
stickers
this
and
with my cards. I just wrote something and sent it.
I
be done.
even, whenever at the hotel when Caution and I went to Colorado, I ran up to, you're welcome. I ran up to the Dollar Tree and I got together cards and put together, and I brought mine from home too, and little goodie baskets for all the little people that were there at our hotel, the little stewardesses and all
I was
the
like,
people.
who's the little people?
all the, did I say little? All the people, I meant to say all the people, I didn't mean to say little. All the people that were there, all the staff and the front staff and
Well, at
everything.
least you didn't do what Mama did. Well, what did Mama do? She
What?
did something. I was like, you can't say that.
There's no
These
telling.
little doors that I have living at the end of my road. I'm like,
Gnomes?
she didn't call them gnomes,
Oh.
did she? Did she call them gnomes? That's
I
even
call
worse.
it the
I thought she
gnome.
said dwarfs. I'm like,
She
you can't
probably
say, can't say that. And by the way, she's not on here. I wonder where she's at. Oh, hi, Raymond. Raymond entered.
Hi, Raymond.
Hello,
I don't know.
Raymond.
I texted everybody.
Raymond just lost his mom recently, and we're sorry. She's a very nice lady. She lived a long life. I'm going to say 80 something because I can't remember the exact number, and he's going to grop at me. So to avoid all that, that's what.
Raymond said hi. Yes, we love you, and we're very, very sorry. You have our condolences and our love. I'm very, very, very sorry that happened.
So did you know?
Mm-hmm. What was your did you know?
What, did you finish your did you know?
Yeah, it was the yellow 5.
Let me see who's still on here. Is
was
Brown Man still
87.
on here? Because I
87.
don't want to say this. Oh, she was 87. She was 87.
That's a long life.
Okay, so
Praise
during
God.
this hiatus, my brother calls one morning at, I don't know, 7 in the morning, 6 something. I do get up at 6 and take my thyroid. Did I take my thyroid? Oh my God.
I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. Anyway, so, I didn't mean to go off
Sure.
like that. So he calls me and he was like, did you know that a man's sperm changes the woman's DNA? Oh, by the way, get the kids out of the room. And I'm like, what? Like,
Right.
it's 7 o'clock in the morning. We're not discussing this, and I'm not discussing it with my brother.
Right.
So he was like, well, this is my did you know? Did you know that it changes a
No.
woman's DNA? So I'm
I
like,
know that.
okay, I gotta look into this. So if you just Google it just like that, it don't come up. But if you change, like, does it affect
Alter.
the woman's body? Yes, like it affects the woman's behavior. Like it. Check into this. So I'm like, it changed my point of view of just going out. Maybe we should not just be going out and just having sex with anybody. And and if it's changing your DNA or making you sick, it, you know
It'll
what I'm
alter
saying?
you, yeah.
It could, so I'm like, I'm thinking now, unless you really know that person or tend to be with them for, or intend to
Unless
marry them.
you are okay with your DNA intertwining with them and you becoming like that person,
Or,
you literally taking on their DNA and it altering who you are, and part of them is becoming you, unless there are parts of them that you are okay with them entering you and becoming part of you, be careful.
yes.
Be careful.
So that was that. There's my did you know
Okay.
that the man's sperm can change the woman's alter the
That's so gross.
the man's the DNA. Also, do you know that the man's sperm contains melatonin?
No. I did not know
That's
that.
why that makes sense to why you get
Why what, Liddell?
you get sleepy. I cannot believe you brought this up.
You said it this year. Did you know?
I'm just saying, it's Philip. It's all Phil's fault. Way to go, Philip.
Now on this fine day of November 12th at 11:34 a.m., I had to find all that out.
Right.
Oh my
So
God.
there's my did you know? I
That's
could have
funny.
sworn I had a second did you know because I didn't want to just be all about sperm and that's it. But I guess I didn't.
Well, it
I
has
guess-
melatonin in it, and that was your second
Yeah,
one.
well, there's my second. So
That's enough for
there's
me.
my.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good with
that's
that.
how we're good.
I do
Next.
have a question for you.
Oh God, what? Does it have to do with sperm?
No,
Oh, okay.
thank God.
Right. Oops. Okay.
Okay. What's the biggest animal you think you could fight with your bare hands?
Hell, what kind of question is that?
Yeah. What kind of animal?
A frog?
That would take you out, possibly.
That would
You could
take
take
me
the
out?
frog out,
I could take the frog out.
and that's as big as you could go.
Well, you don't want to do it. What's so funny? You don't want to do a cat because cat scratches. Dogs are mean. I'm not gonna say a fish because I've seen some grown men fight with some fish. Unless it was a minnow, I could take on a minnow with my bare hands.
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
No. Just trying
Is
to-
this a trick
I'm trying
question?
to picture it. You go around and around. Two chairs. Let's go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
So, what animal could you fight off with your bare hands?
I'm gonna say maybe like the biggest I could go is like koala. I could fight a koala.
No, you couldn't.
They're mean, but I think I could make off. I think I could make out okay.
No, I could see you running your butt off, trying to get away
But
from
if it attacked me, or maybe like a
That's an odd question.
yeah, I think the biggest I'm taking on is koala.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with frog.
Okay. Y'all, what's the biggest animal you think you could fight with your bare hands? I know somebody that's literally on their bucket list to wrestle a wild alligator. Just once in their life, they want to say they wrestled a wild alligator.
Don't even tell me who it is. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I'm gonna refrain from saying anything. Okay.
Yes.
So that's on their bucket list. So that's gonna be the end of their time deal.
I mean, if
Okay.
they've done it, then I mean, your bucket list, everything you check off, and you die happy.
Oh.
You know what I
gotcha.
mean? No regrets.
Oh, look! I got my Scooby Doo shirt on.
Yep.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you?
Um,
We were talking, so we were like, we need a raise of hands of who does not have a YouTube account. I think it is kind of odd. Does Cajun have a YouTube account?
Nope.
Oh, sorry, Cajun.
Nope. She straight called you out so fast.
I called
baby.
you odd. I'm sorry. Oops.
Yeah.
In this time, it is like, but then Aunt Patty doesn't have a
But you
YouTube
also say
account.
we do this for people that don't have anything else. I think it's odd that there's like 7 other podcast streaming platforms. However, if YouTube, like if they don't have anything but YouTube, that's kind of odd too.
Which we were talking about. Who was it? Was it Russia's going to completely cut off YouTube?
Yeah. There's a lot of places that have banned YouTube.
Yeah.
In India,
They don't want them getting any bright ideas.
Exactly.
I
And they don't
researched
want
it a little
people
bit, and my
communicating.
conclusion is they don't want them getting any bright ideas. So they're cutting them off.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Russia, and also the Russian and Ukrainian war has also died down a whole lot. Did you also know that the Hamas has agreed to back down?
Oh, really?
When they found out that Trump was in office, they said, okay, peace in the Middle East,
Oh, wow.
and Hamas has backed down. There has not been any more
Oh.
bombings.
Cool.
And people in New York and other places are talking about how they have gotten the immigrants off the streets, that they're no longer just standing around harassing people, asking for donations and stuff like that. They're already cleaning up the streets there.
Oh, cool.
Something else I found interesting. The U.S. Secretary of War, General Lloyd Austin, which I thought it was interesting that it was Lloyd Austin, issued a press release, like said it out loud, issued a press release to his military. So this is the Secretary of War, to not stop Trump from taking office, and declares the War Department will stay out of politics.
Oh, really?
So what I find interesting is, who told him to stop Trump from getting in office? Why did he make that press release? Why did he just pump up and say,
Oh.
nobody stop him? I'm saying, my military, you stand down.
Oh.
Let him take office. Who's telling him to fight? Why would he need to say that?
Right.
Did you know that had happened?
Mm-mm.
I'll find the press release and send it to you. Yeah.
No, but I
General
saw
Lloyd
this
Austin.
one
God
cop
bless
on
you.
some reel or something. He's like, everything's too quiet. This is too quiet. After this is too quiet. This is like, okay, this is weird. This is odd. Like, this is like, but I just see things like a domino. So the dominoes that you just stand up, I just see it as a domino effect. So you hit it and everything's just going to fall into place,
Amen.
So I think things are good. And I know, because I have people that are Democrats and stuff. So I know, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry you're not happy about it. But this is gonna help the people.
Saw that.
So this is it's gonna help. I'm telling you, it's gonna help. We're gonna see. We'll see. Because there are some Democrats say we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. We're going to start with the fluoride. I mean, we're not just starting with the fluoride, but the fluoride's going to be taken out of the water. I mean, to care about what is actually being done to us and our kids, that does matter.
Yes.
So, what do you think about abortion?
That's a hot topic. So, I feel like if you go out and create life and you say, oh, I don't want to deal with this, you don't have the right to just go in that child. I think that adoption is available to many homes. I think that there's alternatives. I think that that is a personal decision that's up to that person, and everyone also has their own right to do it. That's between you and God. I believe that it is murder. I do believe that you are murdering an innocent life. I do believe that there are provisions, and just like what got voted in as we are abolishing, is that the word? Abolishing abortion. There are contingencies for those that have been, that they have been raped, they have been assaulted, they have been against their will, they have been impregnated, or if there is a child underage, there are provisions for those. I don't believe necessarily, I believe that that's where God's grace finds you, and that's where his mercy finds you. And I'm not to judge anyone or condemn anyone that makes that decision. I do think it is a decision that should be weighted heavily. And I think that if you knew what you were doing and you just created life and decided that wasn't for you, I don't think it's a fair option for you to multiple times go out and just continue to do that. I think that there are other options available, including birth control, including getting your tubes tied, including those things that are now readily available for that. And I think that if you stand up for abortion to say my body, my rights, and you should stand up for vaccines, and vaccines should not be forced upon the general population. I think it's one and the same. I fight for your rights as I say, like, I think if you fight for the rights of abortion, fight for the people that are innocent and have been hurt and assaulted, not the people that take advantage of the abortion option, you know?
Right, yes.
But I don't condemn anyone that's had to make that decision, especially under distress, being a mother and having to make that call. I can never imagine. And so my heart my heart is there, meets women, for the women that have had to make that decision. And they met God and said, I can't. And I'm giving this child back to you, you know?
And
How do you feel about it?
I've talked to several people about, you know, so I know people believe in it, some don't, but I don't, you know, so it's a felony to kill a sea turtle or whatever, but it's not a felony to kill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
for
can't,
abortion.
like, the eggs, so you can't kill the eggs of the sea turtles.
Gotcha.
But you can kill the eggs. But then, I do not believe that a woman that, has been raped should be forced to carry that child. I think that's wrong. And there are some states that the law is, and you can research it, if a woman is raped, the man that raped her has the right to see that child. So
that should be changed.
Yes, but no, I'm sorry, and well, I'm not sorry. This is how I feel about it. If you're raped, I'm sorry. I do not. Well, I'm not sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Do we need to start the car?
It was a bee. We just need to roll the windows up.
Oh, they are. They're swarming us. The bees don't like us talking
The
about
bee
it.
came in and sat on my finger. And there's a ladybug up there.
What? There is a ladybug. Well, there is a ladybug. Oh, I'm
Unless
allergic.
it's a Japanese beetle.
I knocked it down. Sorry.
It'll be okay. Lily, shout out to you, baby.
I am allergic to bees
And
and
a
yellow
parrot.
jackets and wasps.
Yeah, he just came in and landed on my finger. Hello.
They were trying to get in. They were
Sorry,
trying to
if
hurt
Linnell
us.
wasn't allergic to you, could stay. Anyways, I agree with you. I think if you've been assaulted and impregnated against your will, I think that you have the right to stand up and say that this is my body and it's something that I cannot mentally or emotionally handle. I think that you have the right to say that. Yeah.
And I think if you're having a medical issue that
Yep.
you know that you should be allowed. I was shunned by a church because I was pregnant, and at one point they discovered that she was It was bad. Half of her brain was gone, and she would have been a vegetable. And so I did. And I was shunned by the church. It was bad. I was told by family members I committed murder. And I was told. And I know I know that there's still people that I know that think that, oh, you just went and aborted that baby. It wasn't like that. I made a choice to let her go so she wouldn't be a vegetable. But I was shunned by the church. And I think that is too why I'm so big on, I will stand for the gays. I will stand for the transgender. I will stand for anybody that is being shunned by churches and stuff. Because it happened to me, and I think that's why it's so dear to my heart, is because that's not the love of God. Right. And and you see, where was it in the Bible? So Jesus is hanging out with the prostitutes and stuff, showing them the love. Versus all these people thought they were so dang godly and everything, So, and I was thinking recently, and I think if Dutch Sheets said, or someone I was listening to, started talking about love, because I'm like, what if that is the answer? What if love, I think it is, but what if everybody realized that love is the answer, that it is love, that love is going to be what changes everything. Amen. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, we could roll the windows back down a little bit.
Are you sure? Let's turn on the AC.
Okay, that works. Yeah, it's been going on a lot lately too. The shipping containers. People are talking about they can hear people screaming at ports in the shipping containers. They've reported it, and nothing is going on. And I think human trafficking is going on at our borders on an astronomical amount. Like, we have no idea. And people report it. And now that it gets on platforms like TikTok and some of the different other platforms that people can talk to, and especially I think it's Rumble on Roku. You can get on Rumble and you can find all different real, like, nobody's bought them out. This is real talk, what's really going on in all the different places. And you can find many different platforms in there for people to talk. And let each other know what's going on. And that's something that's weighed heavily on my heart a lot here lately.
Yeah, we've got to get a grip on human trafficking, sex trafficking. This is just...
And that being one and the same, like if one of them came up and they were, a child that had came up pregnant with all this, I think that child has the right to say, I can't do this. And I don't think the church has any right to say. I think that their age of accountability is between them and God. And if the church doesn't say what happened to you, let me hold you and help you through this, what all happened, and love you through it, then they're in the wrong and they'll have accountability for that. And the church should have rallied around you and said, what's going on? Why are you a pregnant teen? What's going on at home? How are you? Is everything? They should have rallied around you, not shunned you.
Yeah, but I don't believe that you should just go and have sex and then go have an abortion.
No,
just,
I agree. An abortion is not a form of birth control.
Right.
And when it's used as a form of birth control, that's when I have a problem.
Yeah, that's when I think it's murder. I don't think I committed murder.
I don't either.
But like you said, it's between me and God, so.
And to say, Father, I don't want her to suffer in this world. I'm giving her back to you. Only you and God have the right to say whether that's right or wrong.
Right.
Only you and him. Oh, who's this one now?
Hello, Mr. Well, at least he's not an officer. So what do you think about assisted suicide? Because we're so big on suicide, we're not big on suicide. We're against suicide. That did not come out right. Right. We've had family and friends have committed suicide, so it's not...
It's another my body, my choice type of thing. I think that if a person checks off all the boxes, if they are already terminally ill, if they have exhausted treatments, and they have checked all the boxes of they are in a sound mind, they do know what they're doing, they do know what's happening. I know other countries are doing this, the assisted...
Like in Switzerland and stuff?
For people that are genuinely suffering, they don't believe that you should be forced to be here if you are already terminally ill and you're trying to not prolong your suffering. I think it's very sad.
Yeah.
I think it's very unfortunate. I have mixed emotions on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that because I don't know.
Yeah, I have mixed emotions on it. On one hand, I feel like if we rally around someone and say, "Here, I'm here for you until the bitter end," no matter what, they have support. And on the other hand, that person has to face the duration of it and the ending, and they are choosing when the ending finally is. But then also, it's still a form of suicide. It's still you knowing you're ultimately taking something to end your life.
Right.
And I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a form of.
Hi, Mister. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
So what do you think about?
It's just always hard to watch. You're the one with all the hard questions this time.
Like, so I'm like, okay, so we broke a rule. I was like, what's that? We broke a rule and we're talking about politics. We're talking about politics, so we're going to squeeze all this in.
Yeah.
But, so what do you think about transgender? Like, I'm not against transgender, and, like I said, we got family and friends with just everything. So, that didn't sound right. But anyway, so what do you think about transgender? Like, okay, I think on the restrooms is what I'm getting at, the restrooms. Because there was an incident in Stephenville with a person, and I was discussing this with someone the other day, and it ended up being this big ordeal. This transgender trying to use the restroom. I think
And it caused a problem.
Yes. So, because he still had a penis. I think if you have a penis, you go into the men's restroom. If you have a vagina, you go into the woman's. Yeah, I don't care if you are dressed as a woman. If you have a penis, I think you should go into the men's. And I'm not trying to be mean towards transgender because we know people. So,
I personally believe it's not about a transgender person, a straight person, a whatever person. I believe it's about decency. Have some decency. Have some decorum about yourself. If you need to go relieve yourself, go into the bathroom and relieve yourself in decency. There's no reason for you to be in there exposing yourself to women. Whatever it is you identified with, if you have opposite body parts of who's in there, I would say the same to women that say, oh, I have a right to go in there and take my shirt off right in front of the men's restroom. No, actually you don't. Have some decency, have some couth, have some decorum, have something. So I don't believe that it's right. I believe that as a human being, go in and relieve yourself in a restroom. You are safe, you are protected. And I think it's the same way if you come into a restroom and do that. What if there's a 6-year-old little girl and you're dressed as she's fully thinking that that's a woman, and then all of a sudden that gets exposed to her? That is a 6-year-old little girl that you have now been indecent, and you're calling it decent just because you're in a bathroom, and that's not okay. So I don't think you have the right, every single person has the right to go use the restroom in public and in a safe manner. Period. But if you have opposite body parts, go to where you normally should go, relieve yourself, and go on about your day. And if you are that bent that you feel like you have to go pee in a woman's restroom and expose yourself to women, or your day is going to be ruined and your rights are being taken away from you, you have problems, and I'm calling you out on that right now. And go to the restroom and leave yourself, be a human, and go on about your day.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, here's the ladybug. But we're not against transgender at all, so don't. Cross-dressing, we're not.
No, you have the right to wear whatever you want to wear. You have the right to identify whatever you want to identify with. If you start infringing upon, like, being decent and just being, you become predatory at that point.
See the ladybug?
That's cute.
Okay. I can put her back on here.
And I feel like if you identify that, then that's great. Identify as a woman that just went in there and used the men's restroom. Good for you, girl. Good for you, girl. Look at you breaking trends.
You go.
So now, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like
that's what I said. If you have a penis, go into the men's. If you have a vagina, go in, no matter how you're dressed. And I know it's, and I'm not saying it to have no compassion against the people that are in that trends,
Sure.
But if you got a penis, it's gonna be pulled out. Go into the men's restroom. I'm just saying. If you got a vagina, whoop.
Yeah, that's why I say if you want to, I'm not knocking anybody. You can identify whatever you want to identify with. That's completely up to you. This is a free country, thank God. And as mothers and women, we are always on the lookout and always teaching our children what predators look like. And we teach them to look for things that are deceiving. And so really it does yourself a disgrace. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing all of those around you a disservice by going in these places and then making such a big deal about it. And then we have to teach our children to be afraid of you. Hey, that's danger. That can be danger.
Jewel,
that's not something.
It? Because just because you're transgender doesn't make you bad. Does not make you a pedophile. Does not make you a sexual
You wanting
deviant.
to go into a woman's restroom and expose
When you have
yourself,
a penis?
yes, I have a problem with that.
Okay.
Why do you need to be in there for other women to see you? Why?
Right.
Why can't you be in a bathroom with other men for men to see you? Why
Right.
do you feel the need for a woman to see you? Why do you feel the need for potential young girls and young children to see you?
Right. Yeah.
So no, I agree. Not just because you are, you identify as something different, as something else. Of course, that does not make you predatory. It does not make you. But whenever you come in and enter these types of situations, and we've already told our children this is what a predator looks like, then do you see what I'm saying? But my question is, why do you feel the need to go expose yourself in a women's restroom?
Oh, okay, got you.
Why do you feel the need to go expose yourself to potential children?
Got you. Got you.
No.
So saying all that,
pass
it
on
is
that.
the holidays coming up, and it just blows me away that there are families that have turned their family members away because they're gay or transgender or they're black, want to be white, or white, want to be black. I think you're wrong. If this person is violent, then yeah, that makes sense to
Right.
me. You know, because we've had some violent family members, you know, that's held us hostage and stuff. So anyway, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about because they are gay or transgender or whatever, they can't be part of the family. I'm
That's
just saying
wrong.
you're wrong. You're wrong for yourself.
That's
Like,
very wrong.
you're wrong. So to all the people out there that have been banished by their families for this holiday, just blessings to y'all over the holidays,
Yes,
Thanksgiving,
we love you.
Christmas, New Year's. Our email is lnsventures
23?
23.
Isn't it 23 or is it 22?
It's 22. Is it
Oh.
22?
Oh, I don't know.
It's these are all little lnsadventures22@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Wow, why did we come up with the 22? There was
It's
something.
my number.
Oh, it
I
is?
like 22.
Oh, okay. You can email us or whatever, but so we're gonna be here throughout the holidays.
If you need someone to talk to, you'll find acceptance here. We love you and we support you. And I think that if you abolish people out of your life just for religious differences and outviews, that's where religious trauma and hurt comes in. Because if you're going to do that for everyone that's gay, transgender, this, that, and another, then you better do it to everyone you know that's having an affair, everyone that you know is lying to somebody, everyone that you know is stealing from work, everyone that you know that fibs a little bit on their hours at work, everyone that you know that goes and takes a little bit more grapes at the grocery store than they should just to see if they want that package. If you really want to start nitpicking people down on who you are and aren't going to associate with, do it to everyone. Be completely inclusive. But to those that have that hurt, we're here from you. We see you and we love you.
Yes, amen.
Yeah.
So I got city council meeting tonight, and I don't want to go, but I have to go so I prove I'm not a coward because So someone made a comment on this Facebook page and said, why do you think that these city council members are trying to remove the new EDC members? Well, you know, there's a lot of, I'm talking about Ranger, Texas, so there's a lot of division. Half the town wants to be restored, the other half, or maybe it's not even a whole half, that don't want it restored. They want to fight everything to restoration. They want to fight anything that's good. And if it's not good, then what is it? It's evil.
Mm-hmm.
So she made this post and said, why do you think they're doing this? And I said, well, because I think they're evil. They're not doing good. You know, they're not wanting good for, well, I came under attack. And so there's this woman, she said I was being a bully, but actually really she is, but she's an administrator of another page, not this page. So she went to her other page and was like, this person that just did this, you're disrespectful, you're a bully, you name caller, blah, blah, whatever else she said. You will be removed. You will not have another warning. And I'm like, no, ma'am, I will remove myself off of your page. So I removed myself off of her page, which I had already been thinking about it. Because I didn't even make the comment on that page. I made it on this page, but it bothered me all day. Cover your ears. I'm thinking if I said, you know, they're bitch, whore, sluts, assholes, I'm thinking that would be name calling. Because several people came on there, oh my God, you name caller, you name calling. I don't think I was name calling. I was simply saying it's because they're evil and they're not doing good. They're not. And when you constantly silence someone, because they do constantly silence the community. They silence other city council members when it comes to talking about restoration. Why? Because if you're not for restoration, that's not good. Restoration is good. Restoration is something good. There's nothing wrong with restoration at all. In relationships, in buildings, in every area of life, you know. So anyway, I gotta go to city council meeting tonight.
Think saying that people's evil. I think that people's behaviors.
So I came on there. Yes,
behaviors isn't
I
bad.
came on there and said, because they wouldn't stop it. They're like, you better be careful what you're saying because blah blah blah. I said, okay, I'm not a name caller and I'm not a name caller, and I raised my son not to be calling women names and stuff.
Right.
So I said, okay. So then I'll put it to you like this: their actions are evil. I know that didn't make anybody any more happier, but anyway. So I clarified that.
Behaviors can be evil.
But so now we haven't had a city council meeting per se since then. So tonight's the first night, and like I don't feel like going to have to be in Abilene at 8:15 in the morning for the doctor. I'm going to be tested for heavy metals and stuff, so I can't miss it. And like I have to, you know, it's going to be an hour 15-minute drive or whatever. So, but I've got to go. I can't miss the city council meeting tonight.
I'll be praying for you.
Yes, thank you.
If it wasn't so far, I wish it was closer. I could go.
Right.
We gotta do something with the land over there. That way, I have a house over there. I need to build land over there.
Yeah, we got land in Ranger.
He wants to come. He'll come with me. We need to go look at it.
Like now, this is the time when the weather's cooled off. Let's get over there and start cleaning up this land. You know.
Yeah.
So Stephanie had started a Do You Remember when we fed Mama and Lloyd flowers and thought they were onions and they got sick?
Yes.
Like, I don't know if they were tulips or if they I lived in early out in the country, and it seemed like all of a sudden these plants just popped up. And I thought they were onions, so we fed them to my mom and stepdad, her dad, and oh God, they got sick.
They had heartburn and upset stomach, and they had to keep taking like Pepto-Bismol. They were like, God, those onions taste good, but they're strong, and they're making us sick.
Yep, so they weren't onions, and I think because tulips are toxic to people.
All I know is one time, did you discover it? I discovered it. They blossomed and bloomed, and we were like,
I think I called you. Oh my God, this is the flower that we fed them. Oh my God. So we weren't trying to kill our parents. It was an accident. You know?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Just like when we accidentally fed my baby brother bread, me and Karen.
Yes. Trying to fill them up. I want to remind everybody to write your goals down. If you have goals in life, write them down. Write them down and look at them every single day. If you have your goals written in front of you, write down your goals and then write out a plan to achieve those goals, and then start doing those daily. Whatever your plans are, write it out in a week, however long it's going to take you. Write your goals down, write your plans out so that it's in your face, and make things happen. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You are stronger than what you realize you are, and you never know it until you get out there and you push for your absolute best. And you deserve it, and you're worth it. And if nobody else is in your corner rooting you on, be your own cheerleader. Know that you are capable of doing great things. Know that you are capable of doing hard things. And if you are in a spot that you are kind of a lone ranger situation, I pray that God bring you friends from the north, the south, the east, and the west, and that you know that your goals matter. If nobody else is there cheering you on, cheer yourself on. Your goals matter. Your life matters. And God is watching you.
Make to-do list, for the next day. Make
Yes.
yourself responsible.
Yes.
Make a to-do list. I know people just are in depression, and I know holidays brings a lot. Do not go out putting yourself in debt to get stuff for the holidays.
Please don't do
If
that.
your people do not realize that you are enough, then you don't got the right people.
That's right.
Do not go in debt, in depression, trying to buy stuff for
That's right.
the holidays.
You showing up and you being alive is enough. And when you have buried enough life, when you have seen enough life go, when you have had enough people breathe their last breath here on earth, you truly do realize the gravity of life and how fast it is just absolutely completely gone in a blink of an eye, and the value of it. You truly do know the value of life.
And what little, like, you can make write a little letter for someone for Christmas or something, and because if you die, then there's something that they do have of you there. Oh, they wrote me this letter for Christmas, I love you or whatever. But anyway, so with the holidays coming up, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Elf.
What?
Elf.
With that guy in it?
Yeah, or Little Drummer Boy, the claymation Little Drummer Boy.
Oh.
Remember the old claymation Drummer Boy, like with Frosty and all that?
Yeah, those are my favorites.
And Elf.
The old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Snowman and
But
all
the Little
that.
Drummer Boy makes me cry.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Elf is my favorite one. What's your favorite one?
Those old
Claymation ones?
yes, that is in I like those.
Yes, that's my favorite. Remember, like the abominable snowman would come down
Right.
and the little the reindeer.
Right.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Little Drummer Boy.
What? That's my favorite song. It can't be yours.
Well, you asked me first, so it's mine.
No, it's not. Pick another one. That's not your favorite.
But Go Fish. Have you heard
What?
Go Fish sing
Fish
it?
is not Christmas?
No, Go Fish is a band.
Oh, it is?
And they sing the Little Drummer Boy, and they have my most favorite rendition of Little Drummer Boy. It makes me cry that I've ever heard.
Really?
I have the CD that's
Oh,
still
you
in
do?
my car, and I put it
Oh,
on.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, not this car?
I'll have to. No, this is Caution's
The other
car.
car.
Shout out to Caution too,
Woo!
my very sweet fiance that let me borrow his car to get here, his CRV, because mine on the way to, I was bringing him lunch, and then I was gonna leave from there and meet Linnell. My car started dinging and danging and doing all this stuff with the oil. And it's never done that before. And so I need to go get it looked at. So he let me borrow his vehicle to come here. So shout out to him for always helping. Why were we saying that?
Because you said your
The
favorite
Little Drummer
song is
Boy. And my
Little Drummer
car's in
Boy.
it. When I get there, I'll do a short and I'll upload it. And
Oh,
we'll listen to,
okay.
I don't know how much can we listen to on YouTube without getting in trouble.
60 seconds.
Okay.
1 minute.
Maybe I can
minute.
do it in clips. Can I do it in clips?
Well, just do it and try it and see. It won't be a short. It'll just be a. No,
I'll
I
give
say a
them
minute.
credit. It's Go Fish. Go Fish. It's a band. Look up Go Fish.
Oh,
Little
not
Drummer Boy.
GOLD.
No.
So you're telling me
fish,
your
like, go
favorite
fisherman.
song is The Little Drummer Boy?
Yes, it has been since I was a little
No,
girl.
mine has been. So I don't see how we could have the same favorite song.
You randomly just asked me this and you're attacking me.
Freaking song.
Why are you mad about it?
Because you're a song stealer. Like Karen, her favorite, oh my God.
Sorry about you.
Our Subway aunt said her favorite color is pink. I was mad. I was like, no, it's not. She's like, yes, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. That's my favorite color. And she's like, you don't own the color pink. I'm like, whoa, I beg to differ. So
it's the same.
she's a color stealer. Like, y'all can't have my same stuff that I have.
Sorry about it. Well,
Rude
you
people.
asked me first. Therefore, it's mine. You haven't said
No,
yours.
I've always said my
Okay,
favorite.
what's your favorite?
The Little Drummer
You're
Boy.
stealing mine. That's mine. You're stealer. That's mine.
That's it. You're fired.
Well, okay, I guess it is because you are the older sister.
Oh, what the hell ever. Okay, you're going to get for that one. No more damn pumpkin pie for you.
Well, then accept the fact that we just like the same song and I'm not a thief.
Okay, whatever. You and Karen, you wait until Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We are doing the podcast on Thanksgiving Day. We're planning on doing it while everybody's cooking and everything, waiting on, the big showdown. Everybody getting to eat. So, and I get to be at the family because I haven't been for the last several years because of all my allergies. Now they don't wear perfume and cologne and all that stuff.
Do I smell like stuff today?
Good. So as a reminder to my family, don't be wearing perfume cologne on Thanksgiving Day. So, anyway, there's nothing to do about the deodorant. And then there's times I have to wear the mask still, around them. But anyway, so we are doing the podcast on Thanksgiving Day. Woohoo!
Yay!
We're doing it next Tuesday, so to give y'all a little bit heads up. So
next Tuesday won't be Thanksgiving. I'll just be in Eastland.
you'll be your license.
Dude, just a shout out, just a PSA. If you need to get your driver's license renewed or anything that you replaced, anything that you can't do online, you need to start booking it ASAP. I got online to have mine replaced. I threw it away by accident. I got online to have mine replaced, and it was booking out all the way in Weatherford until December 2025. And so I get on iLook, and the closest in a hour radius was Graham and Stephenville, and it was all the way into February of 2025. Other ones around closer were through July and August of 2025. I mean, I did Toller, Granbury, Stephenville, and then Linnell. I finally booked one in Stephenville in February, and then Linnell said, check it one more time for Eastland, and so I got on there for Eastland, and I found a closer one that's November. So next Tuesday. So
yes,
next Tuesday I'll be able to have that. But yeah, if you need anything done, start booking it ASAP because it takes forever to get an appointment. Certain things you can do online, certain things you cannot. And if you need online, or if you need an appointment, an in-person appointment, it's crazy.
They wouldn't let me do it online this time. A lot of people, they're not letting them do it online this time. So anyway.
And you have to have a lot of identification. You have to have a lot of stuff.
Well, they didn't make me.
Oh no?
No.
Did you just renew it?
Yeah.
What'd you have yours do? Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
I just have my birth certificate and my old driver's license. That's it.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I need my birth certificate. Do we need our birth certificate?
I don't think she looked at it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Do you have a passport? You do have a passport? Is it up to date? Oh, then that will work.
Got a free ticket. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's government issued.
My passport is out of date. I got to get my passport
renewed.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, please don't forget to like, follow, and share. Don't forget to like this podcast. Don't forget to follow us. And don't forget to share it. And for some reason, we've noticed that whenever you follow us on Podbean, we'll go back and we're not ourselves, we're not following the Podbean, or we notice other people aren't. It kind of like kicks people off. And I'm not exactly sure why. If you notice that and you haven't heard from us and for a while, please know we are back. Look for us and just follow it every time if you can, and interact with us for it. Interact with it for us. Like, follow, and share. And you can listen to us on Podchasers, Podbean, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and now YouTube. And you can email us anything. Email us something you want us to talk about, or if you're needing some support, if you have something that's going on that you need resources around the community, talk to us and see if we can't point you in the right direction. And that's lnsadventures22, all lowercase, at gmail.com, or at google.com, gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Gmail, not Google, gmail.com.
Gmail.com. Yes. Yes, like our videos. Please like our videos.
Yeah,
like and share. Like and share.
I have a, in case
subscribe.
In case no one told you. I dropped my card.
You dropped your card.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it in case no one told you. In case no one told you, forgiveness doesn't always have to equate restoration. And I think a lot of people force restoration on people, whether it be in relationships, whether it be family dynamics, whether it be different things. Forgiveness does not always have to mean restoration. Forgiveness is taking that debt off of your shoulders. It is saying, I'm no longer going to worry about that debt that person has to me. I'm giving it away. It's no longer mine. It helps you. And I want you to know that it is okay that if you get to the point in your healing that you say, you know what, this no longer affects me, but it no longer serves me a purpose to have this person in my life. It's detrimental to my mental health. It's detrimental to my welfare, my best being.
Yes.
Then I prefer to not have this person in my bubble. It is okay to set up a healthy boundary, and just know that don't hold on to something saying, I'm not going to forgive this person because I don't want anything to do with them. You can have nothing to do with them and still forgive that person.
Yes.
Forgiveness does not always have to equate restoration. And I think that there's too many in the older generations that think, oh, forgive them and go on and act like nothing ever happened. And that's not healthy. And if you are somebody that needs to set a boundary to say, you know what, all is good, whether it be family, whether it be job, whether it be whatever the case, just know you have the right to say, I don't want restoration, but I will forgive you. And if that person never knows you forgive them or not, that's completely up to you. But take it off of your shoulders. You be free. You run free.
Right. Yes.
That's my in case no one told you. And then, oh yeah. Okay, I have one other thing before I have two things before we leave. Okay, I want to start a new segment because our life be like ooh, yeah. I want you to tell me something wild or crazy, or just something that one of your exes has said to you. Something your ex has said to you. No, we are never going to reveal who said it. Never going to reveal who said it, but you tell me something wild, out of pocket, or just something hella hilarious, something that your ex has said to you.
Said to me or about me or?
Yeah, no, straight up said to your face.
Oh, to my face?
Uh-huh.
Oh. I don't know. I have something, but he said it to Christopher.
Oh. That person said it to Christopher?
Okay.
Out of pocket?
Me and Mama and Lloyd and Christopher used to go to, what'd you call those meetings that we went to, and we'd have after church? Care meetings.
Oh, care group.
Well, in, that town, where's that town that's...
Toller or the...
Brownwood. Where that, woman Barbara lived. Goldthwaite. Okay, so we're driving along there, and, Christopher's like, because I don't know, we're talking about the height or something, and he's like, my dad said that you're gonna have to start using a car seat. I'm like, what? What do you mean? He's like, my dad says you're so short, you're gonna have to start using a car seat to drive. Oh my God, I was mad. And Mom is up there. Lloyd's just sitting there. He's not going to say nothing. And Mama's like, what? She's like, your dad still loves your mom. And he's like, no, he hates her. She's like, no, I think he still loves her because he brings stuff up all the time. He's like, well, I'm just saying, my dad said she's going to have to be in a car seat from now on. I'm like, that's it.
Oh, God.
That's it. You know he fired.
Oh, my gosh.
Not that dang short. So what is?
Oh, okay. Okay, yay! Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mr. A said, I had an ex tell me she wished I was her baby's father in front of the baby's dad.
Oh my God. No. That is so bad.
That's tea.
That is bad. That is so bad.
Oh, tell me. Oh, I wish I was her baby's father in front of the baby's dad. What did the baby daddy say? What did the actual father of that child say? And what did you do? What did you say?
That's bad. Uh-huh.
I think. Let me see. Yeah. Well.
What? What?
I know at one point, I was told, I don't know why you're drinking. You remember Slim Fast?
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah,
I
I
was
used
told
to drink them just for the heck of it.
I remember.
Oh, and I tried to give him to Christopher when he was little because he was overweight.
Hold on. He just looked down and walked away. I just said, whoa! And then I walked away.
Oh my gosh.
That's sad.
That's
That's so
sad.
out of pocket. Oh my God. I'm sorry you got put in that situation.
Right?
That's hella
Exactly.
awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I'm glad that nothing went down in Chinatown. That could have got
Right.
bad real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Slim Fast. I was told, I don't know why you're drinking that Slim Fast. You ain't slimming, you ain't getting fast. You ain't slimming no faster.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's freaking downright rude. I hate
I don't know why you're drinking Slim Fast. You ain't slimming no faster.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And then didn't get taken to the Ranger Stadium, stating that I probably wouldn't be comfortable in the seats. I may be too big for the seats.
Oh my gosh. Well, me and you ended up going, huh?
Yeah, and I took Daddy.
Oh,
I
you
also
did?
took
Oh.
Daddy and the kids, and every time I was like, look at me
Oh,
sitting.
okay. Every time you thought about that. Oh, look, I do fit in the seats.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That is out of pocket.
I was loading up this morning and I was putting the plants back here. I brought them plants. So I lifted up and this man is walking to me. I was like, hi, good morning. So anyway, yeah, I mean, it was out of character for him to be there.
Yeah.
So he walked by me. And his freaking ass was hanging out.
Ew.
No underwear. I didn't see no underwear.
Ew.
I'm like, so,
Ew.
it was just down. I'm not talking about just a little butt crack. I could see it, dude. If I wanted to see.
He had his whole ass out.
He had his whole ass out. If I did not want to see that. If I want to
That's
see
gross.
ass, I'll have. Stop right there. I have the choice if I want to see ass at 7 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't wanting to. I don't even know him. He's like, hi. Well, if you're going to show me your body parts, at least be a little friendlier. I'm just saying. Just saying. Come on.
If we're
Let's
getting
be
this
friendly.
familiar, if we're gonna be this
At least
familiar.
be friendly about it. Yes. God. I'm just saying that's how my morning started out.
Gross.
And I wasn't, I mean,
That is so gross.
I should say I wasn't fully dressed.
You didn't say nothing to him, make a big. Maybe we should start like
Oh, maybe
shaving
we should.
butt cracks.
Hey, dude.
I'm being like, God damn! You okay, my friend? What is? I don't think. What? been violated.
Are you telling me your ass is not cold? You don't feel that it's being out there? You don't feel that it's exposed?
You would
That
have
part
to,
of you is not
have to.
cold?
That wind has to just be cutting right through there. You can't tell me.
It was like, and I was like, I had like, not this outfit on, but you know, just whatever, like jogging pants or whatever. So, I mean, I was dressed, not dressed like this, but
No.
I didn't have
You
nothing
should.
hanging out.
That's disgusting.
I'm like,
No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing booty crack hanging out. No.
Please pull your stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, and I want to remind y'all of something. I want to remind y'all of scripture. Romans 8:31 says, "What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us?" And you know, I've always heard it. Then who can be against us? If God be for us, then who can be against us? And there's no then. There's no comparison. There's no time. There's no time frame. There's no comparison. If God is for us, who can be against us? And 32 right after that says, "He who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for all of us, how will he not also give him grace? How will he not also give us graciously all things?" So if God has already given up his greatest sacrifice, he gave up his greatest treasure, he gave up his son, then what else will God not just graciously give to you?
Right.
And it's almost like if you've paid out this astronomical amount and somebody came and just asked for 2 pennies and you're like, take it, I've got all. If he gave his all, what more would he not? God has already given us everything he possibly could, everything that we could possibly. Our salvation is all we will truly ever, ever, ever need. And so everything else, of course, he's going to give it to us. And so I just want y'all to be reminded that no matter what's going on politically in this world, no matter what it is, their rights, our rights, all the things, we're all human. We all deserve to be treated equally. We all deserve to have the same rights. We all deserve to have our voice be heard. We all deserve the right to be safe and to be able to conduct our life and our business in a safe manner. And so just be reminded that God is for us and that nobody can be against you, and he will give you anything. You just ask, not anything, but anything that you ask in his name, that you will receive it according to his perfect will. And so I just want to encourage y'all. And if you need something to do, if you find yourself empty and you just want to love on somebody, call your local nursing homes or your local hospitals and write out Thanksgiving cards, write out Christmas cards, and send those to those facilities. There's a lot of people that are lonely and alone and are going through the holidays in a nursing home or in a facility somewhere. Maybe it be a rehab, maybe it be a mental facility, mental health facility, maybe it be a rehab of just a physical kind, or the nursing homes. Please reach out to your local areas and find out their addresses and get a count. How many can I send your way? Or connect with the military and you can sign cards for our military that are overseas. But please know that you matter and you have a voice and your voice matters. And just that little connect, like she said, somebody getting a card and them being completely alone, you being completely alone, reached out to that person and look at what you did. So you matter. And if you find that you are struggling to find where to send cards to, get a hold of us. We'll help you. We'll put you in the right direction.
Yes. Mr. said he was just letting his hair down and flow in the wind. Freedom. Freedom! Braveheart.
That's hilarious. Right? He just walked away.
Okay, we're out. We will be back next Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't
we
know
love
what
you guys.
time, but in the morning, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
morning.
because my appointment's in the afternoon, so we're going to do it in the morning, and I think my appointment's at 1:30.
Oh, okay. Okay, we will see and hear y'all
Yeah.
next
We love you.
Tuesday.
Bye.
Have a good week. Choose your words. Choose your words.
Choose your words. Choose your actions. Choose your attitude. Make good choices, and we love you very much.
Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye.